Hey everyone, Miacidae here. Welcome back. Today we're going to be going into the Crimson Courtyard, hopefully knocking some stuff out in there. I'm not sure I'm going to get through the entire run in a single thing, but hopefully, and I say hopefully, very cautiously, but I'm hoping to get through most, if not all, of the Baron's estate if I can, because I would really like to just get through him and be able to get all of the people I have cured, because I don't have too much blood left. That's kind of the goal here, or just take back a lot of blood, and we'll be off. Yes, it will consume an invitation. Let's bring a lot of food just in case. Gonna bring some shovels. I don't think I need too much anti-venom, but bandages are a good thing in here. So are medicinal herbs. Actually, those get us more food just in case. I do remember skeleton keys like overwriting the chests in here and like actually making them a different type of loot. The holy waters are excessively good in here, so I'm going to actually bring a few of those. Then because of that, I'm not going to bring the laudanum because I have other ways of healing stress, but then we're going to stock up on torches, and hopefully this will be everything I need to bring. I'm not going to bring that many torches, but I will bring another bandage there, and then yeah, this will be good, I think. I was contemplating wanting to bring the soulstone here on someone, because cracking it would grant more stress relief healing. The only person I'd maybe want that on is the warrior hunter here, so I could manage her stress even better, but she has things that get better if she is afflicted, so that's kind of, I think I'll hold back on that one.
They would arrive in teeming hordes, adorned in powdered wigs and pretension, seeking to slake their thirst on wine and indecency. As intoxication invariably took hold, innocuous frivolities would escalate to ever more disturbing diversions. Orchestrating the hideous affair was a hunchbacked fiend who seemed to delight in proportion to the suffering he caused. I could have stopped him, I suppose, but I was a slave to my own appetites, and restraint would have rendered me a hypocrite. What games does
So, once again, this is an epic quest. You are not expected to finish epic quests in one attempt. You may regroup, abandon the quest at any time, and your progress will be saved. When you obtain another invitation, you may continue the quest from where you left off. However, we'll see what happens. Maybe I will finish this in one. Although that would be a very long episode, so I don't know. We'll do this for the loot. There's a blood just in case I need it, because I'm guessing some people here are going to get infected. That will be a thing. And everyone here is very weak to bleed, so I'm going to take advantage of that. Can't stun the first two. Oh, I can stun him though, so I'm going to do that. I'm not going to use the emboldening vapors on the Thrall really, unless I find something really big. I'm just going to bleed the heck out of these guys. If I menace, the supplicant will go down most likely, and then it puts a riposte on him. And that's another one down.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life.
And I believe. Oh no! I thought I'd get another turn before him, but guess not. But we can do this, and we're done. This plague doctor can be awesome. Ooh, definitely need those.
Triumphant pride precipitates
It's a debuff.
a dizzying
Aggressive.
fall.
Yeah, well. Don't really care about that one too much. And What's going to be the target here? I really don't like the knight, so I think I'm going to get rid of him. And I swear that used to be called like a chevalier or something like that. Can I stun him? You're a pain in the butt, let's stun him. So he has a 6 bleed on him. I'm probably going to use the Thrall to hit him for more and bleed him. That way he doesn't get a turn. Or, better plan, since he's slower, what I can do is take out the Supplicant with the Thrall. That way he's definitely not getting a turn. The Hound Master and the Plague Doctor can take out the Knight, and the AoE from the Warrior Hunter can start on the Sycophant. Down he goes. Probably should heal. Ooh, what's this?
Push on.
Observant Grip for the foreigner from the Crimson Court. Accuracy and melee skills, crit versus marked. I like it. But Forbidden Deacon. Forbidden Disciples sacrifice life for power. Scaling crit and damage versus targets below 41% HP. That's a little scary. It's not what I thought she would get. Definitely not what I thought she would be getting. And for those of you curious, since this is like my 3rd or 4th time now through the Crimson Courtyard, well, 3rd on recording, like 4th or 5th time actually through it, I am just using a map. Yeah, I don't... The Thrall can take it. So, that'll make this a lot quicker.
A powerful blow.
So, one Supplicant is going to go down. The other one is down. The Socialite is in range, and the Sycophant, Sycophant will be in range most likely. But first, let's do this just to be safe. She has 3, he has 3. Doing this, if I hit, would have most likely taken it out due to the bleed, but it didn't. It's range for the Thrall, so I'm probably going to do that. Or, what's the stun rate there? Let's try to stun her. And then pop.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
Now she's in range for everyone. Good deal. And just because we can, top him off. Let's not top him off, but pretty darn close.
No quarter.
Alright, more blood. Other goodies. I'll take it.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
Isn't... Nope. Either I'm using the wrong map, or I can't go to that secret room. Not sure which. There's a good chance I'm either not reading the map correctly though, or I can't read a map, because both have happened before. You've seen this happen before. Alright, I do want the crests, so let's get rid of the emeralds. They're worth... Let's get rid of the anti-venom. That's almost worthless here. Especially with the Plague Doctor, if I really wanted to use it. I guess I'm just gonna have to break the gargoyles. Kinda interesting that they have that much dodge. considering they're, you know, stone. 3 to 5, or I can stun them for 1 to 2. Or I can just do this and hit them for 1 and bleed the rest. Let's do that. How is a gargoyle bleeding? Questions I have that will probably never be answered. I don't think a gargoyle has blood. Just because I think it'd be funny if the gargoyle bled out, I'm gonna go with the Socialite.
Destroyed.
Right, healing up. Oh man, that stun is rather annoying.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Next turn he bleeds out, which is kind of hilarious.
Clarified in a single strike.
And the Butler, which I think they renamed too.
Confidence.
Not sure which mod did that. Two. Yeah, that all just stresses out, and including other allies, there is no stress healing there. That's what I was trying to double check real quick.
A death by inches.
That's all stuff to sell. I don't believe I have anything I want to give up for stuff to sell right now. We're good. Now let's see if I can read a map. Well, everything looks good so far. I believe I can do this. I'm not coming back through, so let's just burn it. Take what we can. All goodies. Let's just go down. I think that would be a stress heal right there, but the only one who really needs it is the Thrall, and I think we can get other stuff along the way. So let's bleed them out. Probably can stun these two so they don't stun us. And so bleed for 2 for 3 or 2 for 2. I mean, let's Hound Harry, then get them all bleeding, I suppose.
Exposed to a killing blow.
And there's more stress. Lovely. Probably do want to get rid of that blight on him this time around. Right, that's 6. The first supplicant is going to go down. Second supplicant is down. He's stunned next round. Actually, you know what?
Compassion.
Let's do this. That heals him. He can deal with the rest. Goldening Vapors, because he's the one who can hit the knights. And we're gonna do just that. Bleeding him for a bit more. Then if we menace, since that supplicant is going down, that'll hit the other two. Got rid of their corpse, put those two in range. Riposte on Thrall. One down.
Great is the weapon.
Another one down.
On its own.
And survey says heal, possibly get rid of the bleed and the blight. Alright. Not absolutely horrible yet. This is, I'm probably going to curse myself. Probably gonna find more of that forbidden stuff on Flag Doctor there because of that thing. Alright, let's definitely de-stress with him. That was great. From here, we want to go up and read maps.
The twisted faces.
Why are you here, sir?
Piled high and cloaked in malice.
This I would like to know.
A brilliant confluence of skill.
Can we stun you? Let's bleed him. Well, he's not afflicted, so that's not going to do too much. But we can just keep pummeling him.
Weakened.
Alright. 11 bleed. 14 bleed. I do not think the Collector had a good day. I repeat, I do not think the Collector had a good day. Let's menace. At this point, I'm just going to heal with her because... because I can. Gigglies. That Thrall is taking a lot of punishment for us. And let's take out the Man-at-Arms. Just for funsies. And let the Hound have a few bones.
The foolish collection scatters. The rats.
Down they go. What do I get? I mean, I'll take the trapezohedron.
At least promises success.
Don't remember the last time I had a Collector kill that was that quick. Alright, then I can read maps, I swear. So I don't think I need the red key. So we're gonna move up here. Go here. Then up this way. Bandages. More money. Sure, here you go, buddy. Anything good for me?
A handsome reward.
Not really.
For a task well performed.
Now that puts me right past the red door. So if I go right... Oh, here's that swollen Bloodflower. Haven't seen that in a hot minute. Let's bleed it, because we can.
The blood.
Bleeding flower is a little creepy, not gonna lie. Let's stun the back row. Got one of the two. Bleed them all, because it buffs us. And by gore, we're probably gonna stun the Thrall. We're also gonna stun the Bloodflower and give it a huge bleed and damage. So I think that was worth it. So now realistically I only need to do 26 damage to it before its next turn. Actually 16.
The end approaches.
Uh-oh. Well, that's gonna be a thing.
The bulwarks of the mind have fallen.
These are gonna be things. Alright, well. Let's try to stun the back row again. Lead the Bloodflower. For 13 of 23. Hound Harry. Well, at least it didn't hit us. So I'm fine with that. It goes down on its next turn. Let's heal up a tad. That's for 8, and so the only thing that needs damage yet is the butler there. So we can do that. They all bleed out then. Why not? Might de-stress him a tad.
The greater the glory.
Then we can heal up.
Remind yourself.
Take the stuff.
Confidence is a slow.
Adds a bleed.
Killer.
Let's get rid of that. So unlike the Thrall, he is not tanky. Here's our Crocodillian.
And abhorrent.
I'm gonna Phantasm Shell him just because the riposte.
The horror.
Which, on top of Mayhem, is gonna be great. So that's plus 68% damage and 15 crit. I wonder if Emboldening Vapors will stack with that too. It looks like it. So now if he gets the chance to hit, that's going to be absolutely bonkers. So now Dog Treat into that. He's bleeding, so we're going to do extra damage to him because of the buff now. Here we go. And he dodges. Lovely. Alright, Hound Rush again. Buff that damage. Look at all of that. And we can't seem to land a hit. Alright, let's heal up. He's not in range. Menace again, just to re-up that. Oh, really? I was hoping the Crocodillian would go first. Let's heal the bleed.
How quickly the
And it dodges. The thing I was banking on.
injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
And then he's not going to go for the marked target. Lovely. You know what? Let's try to stun him there. That way he stays there and I can just actually hit him 31 to 58 before a crit. Then the Plague Doctor goes and bleeds it for more. Good job resisting that move. Heal up. And bonk you again, sir.
Decisive pummeling.
I'm curious. Gore would take it out.
Masterfully executed.
Well, that was entertaining. Ooh, what's this?
Success
Esoteric
so
text
clearly.
for the Stargazer.
Or is it merely a trick of the
Plus
light?
damage and minus stress if afflicted. plus stress if afflicted. So that could be an interesting one to hang on to. Oof, I'm running out of room here. Get rid of the ruby, I suppose. And then I know this is going to be another Crimson Courtyard trinket. Charred Legion banner for the Legion. Plus protection per stack of Bloodlust, which that's how I liked using him when I had him, was stack that stuff on. Minus speed, on attack hit, self-mark target. The Empire was not built in a day. It burned in one. Plus accuracy, healing received, and stress received. I like it. Moving on along because we can. I'm sure we're going to find stress relief trinkets, so... These hallways are like excessively long. Yeah, why not? Research material for the Stargazer. Let's get rid of the dog treat, I suppose, and I need the portraits. Hurts to kind of give some of this away, but I think we're fine to do that. Just in case, I suppose. Can't use that if I'm not in combat, okay. They can eat. Probably a good thing to do. Alright. So let's heal up. I'm gonna stun the back row so they can't do anything to us. Bleed all of them.
Inspiration and improvement.
I would run from the Thrall too. Speaking of which, carnage. We're gonna try to take out these knights. I know that he's gonna deal stress, but that is what it is. Alright, so that knight can be left alone because if I harry one more time, the bleed is gonna take him out. I think what the plan is actually gonna be is to serrated cane these two. That's gonna take out the butler. And if I don't harry, like I said, that takes out the other knight. And then battlefield medicine, healing him for a little bit, taking that bleed off. Leaves two knights. And alright, that's what I was hoping for. I can maim this one, and it takes him out. That leaves one who's going to be in range of most of my attacks. And we're going to heal her up. And take him out. What's that put him at for bleed? 9, we're good. So getting rid of the bleed. The bleed that I just got rid of on someone else. Ooh. Vogel's Beast, or the Bogatir. I'm getting all the stuff here. Stun chance up, damage received down, virtue chance down. I believe that with how this looks. On attack, self-stress +3. Homa's Winter's First Snow, gain permanent riposte, minus accuracy and minus damage though, but that would be very much worth it. I'm running out of things to get rid of here. Almost seems like I might need to bow out so I can keep some of this stuff. Definitely keeping those though. I am still gonna need the shovels. I would absolutely still love to have the holy water and medicinal herbs. I technically can get rid of the torches, but they would help with stress relief, meaning I would have to give up some of the heirlooms, which I would love to hang on to, but they're not a big thing in here, I suppose, or the blood, which right now they're not needed. However, if I get a single person infected with Crimson Curse, they're gonna be very much needed, and I'm gonna want that stock. Or I can call it here toss some of the supplies, and move on along. Like, come back here because this is about the halfway point, I think. But I think what the smart thing to do would be get rid of some of the portraits and do one or two more. How bad does this bleed? We're fine. Gonna bypass him. He's not gonna give us anything worthwhile, especially for the blood that I kind of wanted a stock of, regardless of what happened here. Then we can stun. Oh, they both guarded. Well, the faster we take these guys out, the better then. Not what I would have done, but you know, you do you. We're gonna need to heal the Plague Doctor. And he hasn't done anything yet, miss. Hound Harry. That bleeds all of them. I know I could have stunned the butler there and gotten access to the Voracious Strumpet. Yeah, that's not what she was named in the base game. Okay. Then we're gonna continue with this healing. No one needs the heal, so taking out the butler, who is gonna go down on his next turn. Menace that attacks all of them, puts the riposte on them, takes out the butler. A Hound Rush will hurt the knight, putting a heavier bleed on him. Well, I was hoping. Heal up. So a bleed will take out the knight. Then from there, let's get rid of her bleed. And then we can take out the strumpet. That just sounds wrong to say. It really does.
The birthplace of dread.
I mean, he really did do as he pleased. He decimated a corpse for a crowd.
As victories mount.
Alright, so I would need to go south for the yellow key. So I can go north for the blue key. That's what I was hoping to prevent here.
Those who covet injury find it in no short supply.
This really is kind of a higher stress area. I think I'm gonna leave that alone. Then we go here. Bypassing him, going into the fight. Just another Bloodflower. Interesting. Alright. So let's... I'd only be stunning the Sycophant, so let's just bleed the Bloodflower. I know this thing can get kind of ugly. Some of the buffs it can do. Harry, get them all bleeding, buff us up. And then... how's the bleed doing there? It's gonna go down soon enough. So if if I do this, puts it at 14 out of 16, a Harry will do the trick. If I get the chance. Yep, there we go. Then, no. Oh, we do have a bleed. Bleed 3 for 2. That would put her at 9. I think the smarter thing to do would take out the sycophant, which isn't going to happen.
Monstrous size.
And he can take out the supplicant, so it doesn't get a turn.
Inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
I'm gonna heal the Houndmaster up, because it can't hit for what she would be able to do. And there we go.
Impressive.
Ah, more portraits, darn. He's getting really close to a heart attack there. Alright, let's end this fight. We can do that pretty quickly if we try. So that's a 6 bleed on the front row, 3 on the back 2. That shuffles them, that's not going to do too much. I think the smarter thing to do here, even though the butler is guarding the strumpet, we get rid of the sycophant. And then the thrall can get rid of.
Well struck.
Well, he can do that. Not my first choice, but it was my second choice, actually. And then that got rid of the sycophant. Not too bad. Now if we serrated Cain, the butler goes down, corpse goes away, and she's in range to do what we need to do. Combat ends. So I am going to just get rid of the torches there. I think just because he's so close to a heart attack and we have the Plague Doctor afflicted, and we are so close on space and stuff here, I know that like I have a bunch of food and a few other supplies here that could be used. I'm really tempted to go one more. I think there's one more curio along the way, so I'm gonna see what that is really quick. Yeah, might as well. I'm gonna end it here. Wow, I didn't think I'd hit that limit. Alright, so yeah, if I'm ending this like right here, might as well get rid of that. And then all I have to do is go to the next room that gets me the yellow key. Then I have to go get another key. Then I have to go get another key, but that's not too far away. And then it's Baron time, which I think this group would do fairly well with. So I think that's the plan. So just because I already have one guy almost on the verge of a heart attack, we have one afflicted,
You
I think this is the good choice to do. Alright, well, 60 crests, 9 deeds, 9 busts, not too bad, on top of bringing 10,000 treasure home. Horn Rotator, oof. She got a lot of resist down there. Okay, well, we got things to fix.
Competition fosters skill and confidence.
I might have a chance at going in there with a different party because I know I have a secondary bleed party that I can bring while they get fixed up. I should actually use this one. So I will probably go right back in there next time. Because I can bring Mortang here, V Forlorn. I can bring a Flagellant, and I can bring the Hedge Knight, who kind of functions like the Thrall did and not get as bad off. So I might actually be able to finish it with these guys next time, we'll see. But I think that'll be the plan, going back into the Crimson Courtyard. I might have to sell a trinket for supplies, but that is what it is. And we will go from there. So as always, I wish you all well. I will see you next time, and please have a good one.